That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's a pretty handy shot. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
And with that putt, she's bounced back immediately from the drop shot at the last. And that will take her to 4 under. No longer tied for the lead at the end of that hole. She's now our sole leader. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Going with the 7.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Why not take another look at that effort? Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Second shot here on the 13th. Getting ready to play their third.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's out to the right for sure. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
She's got this to save par here.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Big chance here. And down she goes from outside the range. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. And here we are with the third shot. Big putt for par coming up. This one's dialed in. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And this one will be for bogey. She finds herself in a share of the lead. We have a par 3 on this one. Opting for the 5-wood. She's managed to find the green on this approach. 15 feet to the cup. This is a good chance. And that's 8 birdies today.
Hang on to your hat, folks. We're on for a wild ride.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Time to play from the bunker. Getting ready to play their third. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Well, there's a wild ride. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Billy Horschel currently in the lead here. And they'll have to compose themselves now with this tee shot after a double bogey at the last.
Definitely needs to make a move on the field, and this is a golden opportunity on the short par 4. What will they do?
That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And well hold. Let's move on. And with that, she'll move to 4 under par. Billy Horschel is atop the leaderboard with a 1-stroke advantage. And as this player tees off on their final hole, they're 1 shot off the lead. This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move.
That dog will hunt.
Lining up from about 230 yards here.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Opting for the 3-wood. It's heading to the rough for mine. Oh, come on. This would be a good one to hole because you'll take the title. Well, this is an important putt for the tournament here, Rich.
Certainly is. Let's watch it unfold, Luke. This one's looking good.
And with that, this player will win the event. They ended up tied for first, but after a countback, they came out on top. Congratulations to them.
What a performance all week long, Luke. Well-deserved, hard-earned victory for this player. Great job.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. PGA Tour event brought to you by 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Luke Ilvey alongside Rich Beam here in Las Vegas. It's known as Sin City, but we're at TPC Summerlin for the golf. What's this course like?
This golf course historically plays firm and fast and yields lots of birdies. So players going into this week know full well that they have to have the putter going. They need to hit a lot of greens, but they also need to make sure that they're making 5, 6, 7 birdies a day out there. Because if they're not, if they're struggling with birdies and only making pars, then the entire field is going to pass them by. It's a great opportunity because historically the wind doesn't blow very much and all the par 5s are reachable, but still having to make birdies, knowing you need to make birdies, isn't always the easiest thing.
We're in Vegas and you can even see the famous strip from the golf course. Do the players need to roll the dice, have a little gamble out on that course?
I think you have to gamble everywhere on the PGA Tour, but in Las Vegas, I think it's required, isn't it?
Be rude not to. Let's get down to the action. That should find the cut stuff.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Ah, that's a shame. Comes up shy. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Starting the round at even par. The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. All right, John. How's this putt looking?
This putt's about 23 feet, guys.
Terrific roll. It even had a chance. And that brings to an end that hole. And with that par, she stays right at even overall. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. That should find the surface. A lovely play. She's on the dance floor.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
And you hold it. What a monster. Well, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. That should find the fairway.
Luke, that swing was just south of awful.
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
This putt is about 17 feet long. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Going with the hybrid. That's going right. It's a little wayward.
And coming up well short.
On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well holed.
It was off the tee with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. And that's for birdie. Well holed. What a lovely boost. Into the top 5 she goes. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here and try and make a birdie. No, that's not the shot they wanted. John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
Sitting up pretty nicely in the sand. Shouldn't have too much trouble getting out.
Oh, what a wonderful bunker shot. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies. And that will take her to 3 under. She's in a share of 4th spot.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Yeah, nicely played. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Oh, so close. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. And now at 3 under overall. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safe in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Typically played in the fall portion of the season, but it really does have a great field these days. The Shriners Hospital for Children's Open, staged in Las Vegas, a great atmosphere around in the city. Rich, what do you like the most about it?
We're in Vegas, baby. I mean, what's not to love about Vegas? And the players love it too, but they also love what the Shriners Hospital for Children is all about. They give so much money back to the charities involved. It's wonderful. They bring a lot of the kids out, and the players understand it. They know it. So as much as they love coming to Vegas, you know, letting their hair down a little bit, a lot of it has to go back to the charity component of it. That's why they come. The golf course is fun. You can freewheel it out here. It is at the beginning of the year. They want to come out and they want to make some birdies. They want to test out new equipment. They want to test out new swing theories. They want to come out and work on their game a little bit in a competitive environment. And there's no better environment than this because they can go out and see where they're at because it's usually no wind, warm conditions, and you can get a good judge of exactly where their game's at. So I think players use this as a building block for the next year's play. And what a venue. I mean, it's just you get rewarded for good shots, you get penalized for bad ones, but it's a really good environment to go out there and, like I said, test new swing theories, work on your game a little bit, and kind of see where you're at.
And it never hurts to make a fast start to the new season. Of course, this is part of that wraparound schedule. And if you're catching a few shows as well or hitting into the casinos, well, you get a complete week, don't you?
Wow, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of fun in Las Vegas, is there?
As long as it stays in Las Vegas. Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Currently 5 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Ouch, that hurts. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Okay, let's head to the next. Currently at -5 now for the event. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Uh-oh, this one's heading to the hazard. Sitting at 5 under for the day. Currently tied for first place. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Yep, well holed for bogey. Just one off the lead after that hole. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with the tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. She's a top quality player, this one. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Only 1 shot off the pace.
Nicely done.
Make this putt, you'll tie for top spot on the leaderboard. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And with that, she'll move to 5 under par. And that makes her in a share of first.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
And choosing the 8-iron here. This one needs to kick left. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Looking really good, this one. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. And with that, she'll move to 6 under par. She's currently sitting in first place.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it? Let's find out.
That swing so pure, it reminds me of Adam Scott's. Time for the second shot at the 15th. Lining up the birdie putt here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
You just keep building a bigger advantage. Well played.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. The well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. That's a good putt to make. We'll take that. And it's time to recap that play. Leading by 4 strokes after that one.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar, Luke. The greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
It's on a great line. And that will drop in for birdie. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Game of the 7. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie. She holds this, she'll win it all. Our winner of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open, it's fair to say they were money this week.
They were definite money this week. Lots of players had a chance coming down the stretch, but only one of them rolled the dice and came up spades in their win.
And Rich, what a performance. They've got back-to-back wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour.
I gotta say, this player is in full flight at the moment. Just sit back and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HP Studios, it's goodbye for now.
you